Good morning and welcome to another edition of My Currency Transfer TV. We're so pleased that you can join us. Today we're going to discuss the 5 golden rules when trying to manage a distributed team. At My Currency Transfer, we live and breathe the challenges of a distributed workforce each day. It can be fun and challenging and sometimes infuriating and tiresome. Ultimately, we find working with peers all over the world tremendously rewarding, and today we're going to give you 5 golden rules to make the challenge that much simpler. So from London to Tel Aviv to Kiev to Hong Kong, here are the benefits from our own experience. And number 1, recognise that technology will sometimes fail. Whether it's that Skype call for a content meeting or that all-important performance review, be prepared for technology to fail. Recognise it as an issue, but don't let it frustrate you. Keep a backup option open at all times. Having a plan B is critical, particularly when you are arranging a catch-up with multiple participants. Secondly, open communication lines. Try to keep a shared calendar so that you know when and where team members are across the world at all times. Nothing can be more frustrating than pinging your colleague 1,000 miles away an email or Skype message and not getting a reply. Perhaps your colleague is at an external meeting or is coding away on a new product release. Try to have each team member document their daily whereabouts as much as possible. This isn't micromanagement, it's just good practice. Thirdly, the right set of tools for the right time. At My Currency Transfer, we use a range of productivity and collaboration tools which really strengthen our vision of multiple offices and one company. We use Basecamp to manage cross-office to-do lists and assignments for the various projects we are working on. Skype is used for quick-fire chats and Pipedrive for CRM purposes. We also use BuzzStream to manage influencer outreach. Google Drive is used to coordinate our content calendar and important company financial forecasting. At the moment, we're also trying out Zulu and HipChat for enhanced cross-office collaboration. One thing we would mention is be careful of tool overload and only use right tools for the right goals. Try to attain buy-in from each member of staff, as after all, they need to appreciate and value the particular new tool you are asking them to use on a daily basis. Fourthly, define roles down to a T. Break down tasks and job roles into small tasks. In any company, speed and momentum is key. When taking on a new overseas member of staff, make sure both employer and staff member understand their job role down to a T. Training and development is key, particularly in the early days. If budget permits, bring over that member of staff to your headquarters. Appreciate that each member of the team from their respective corners of the world will have their own culture modes of communication. Treat this as a positive. After all, if everyone thought the same, creativity returns can often diminish. Brainstorms will be done to embrace different minds, values, and ways of looking at how problems can be solved. And lastly, we would recommend 10-minute cross-office stand-ups each day. Devote 10 minutes a day minimum to your international team and don't let more than 2 consecutive days go by without checking in with them. The further away from headquarters the team members are, the more it's imperative to make them feel an integral part of the cause. Managing a distributed team sounds harder than it usually turns out to be and can offer so many benefits and rewards. If you are looking for ways to improve production, save an office space and save money, a distributed team could be the perfect option for your business. Thank you for watching this video on distributed teams, and feel free to follow us on Twitter at MyCurrencyTrans. Thank you for watching and goodbye.